Hey guys, welcome to LawnCareMadeEasy.com. I'm Zach Stroud. So today we're going to talk about 5 important tasks that you should be doing before spring gets here. Okay, this will make your lawn look a lot better and get it ready for that growing season. So we'll be right back and we'll get into that. Okay guys, so welcome back. So here in South Carolina, I'm in the zone 7, 7A, 7B, and some of those lower states, we're going to start warming up here pretty soon. It's the end of February, so we're going to start seeing some warmer temperatures. I think today, the high is probably around 50, but throughout this week and probably the next week, we'll start getting into those, low 60s or whatever. But for those zones, you can start preparing your grass for the season. And one of the first things I do before it starts greening up is I'll start looking for dead patches. Any of those dead patches, I'll go ahead and remove those if I've lost some during this winter. And we have had some, we've had some really cold days, and we've had a little bit of snow, but sometimes your grass can just die. So I'll start looking for dead patches, and I'll start to prepare the ground, get those out, because pretty soon, in the next couple of weeks, I'll be able to, either overseed or get some sod to replace that. So that's the first thing I do going into spring. Okay, guys, I'll start removing some of the leftover leaves, all the leaves I didn't get up during the fall. So I'll start getting those up. I'll get rid of any sticks or rocks. We've had some pretty strong storms this year, so I'll get rid of any of those things. They've always talked about mulching the leaves in. I stopped doing that a couple years ago. I think that just adds to the thatch. So I don't mulch. I rake everything up and get it out of my yard and take it to a compost area. And just start a compost there. So we want to get those rocks, leaves, sticks, get those out of the yard. That'll make your yard look a lot more tidy and neat also. But it also helps when you start mowing, you won't run into those things when your grass is above those rocks and sticks and you can't see them. So those are some of the things that you'll be able to see now that you won't see later. So get those out of the lawn before the growing season. So after I clean up the yard, I get those sticks and leaves and the rocks out of the way. I'll take my lawnmower and I will cut that grass down to about 2 inches. Okay, this will help with when the sun starts warming up to get down those roots, wake those roots up, and get that grass growing a lot quicker. It'll help with keeping the lawn from being matted from the long grass that's fallen over during the like snow or anything like that you've had. It'll help resist diseases, but you don't want to go below 2 inches. Sometimes you can get a cold shock. So 2 inches is kind of like the best spot to be in, as far as like keeping your grass at a good height in the winter. So get that lawnmower out, get that grass cut down to about 2 inches, and that'll get it ready for the coming spring. Okay, so this is the perfect time in the season to get a soil test, okay? And you can get this soil test online, or you can take it to your local county extension. They'll test it for you, and they'll tell you exactly what you need to put on your lawn as far as like nutrients, any amendments that you need for your lawn to help you have a better growing season. Okay, you don't want to do this in the middle of summer because it's just not going to help as much. Okay, so get that soil test now. Like I said, you can buy that online. They have some really good ones. Just read the reviews. I usually get my soil test because I test it every year as well. That's the way I know exactly what I need. But get that soil test, and then start giving your lawn those nutrients when it starts warming up a little bit. When you have a consistent, if you're getting around 68, 70, I would say it's time to start fertilizing, but we'll talk about that at another time. But get that soil test, and then go ahead and get those things and get ready to start fertilizing and add nutrients to your lawn. Okay guys, so the final thing to kind of wrap up this video is you're going to want to add pre-emergent. Okay, that's going to stop your henbit, your dandelions, your chickweed, those types of irritating weeds that we always get during the spring. This is really going to put a stop to that. Okay, here in the South, I have a really hard time with crabgrass, so I'm always battling that. So I always go to Home Depot, get the Let's Go crabgrass preventer. I don't use a weed and feed. I always use just pre-emergent. So I put that out about right now, and I also do probably another cycle around middle of March, going into April. April, you may or may not need another a cycle, but it wouldn't hurt to go ahead and do that. And that just adding a bonus to your lawn. So you want to get that pre-emergent out at least now, and then again in March. Okay, make it probably about a month apart. So get that pre-emergent out and start killing those weeds before they start growing. Okay guys, so that is your 5 tasks that you should be doing for your lawn. This will really help it start to look better, and once these temperatures start warming up, I guarantee you'll start seeing a big difference. So I hope this helped you out, and we'll see you next time.